Africa is a continent rich with opportunity. And when business and communities come together, its astonishing potential begins to be felt. With the Sustainable Development Goals steering these partnerships, Africa's future is being rewritten with innovation, foresight, and inclusivity. Crossing the length and breadth of the continent, our journalists uncover these stories and share them with the world. Join us now for remarkable stories of partnerships across Africa, building the future and changing lives. It's Africa's time.
Looking down at the Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe, one of the 7 wonders of the world, the force of nature is undeniable. Here in the northwestern region of Matebele land, a wealth of natural resources converges. The mighty Zambezi, the Hwange National Park, and beneath these sands, some of the world's largest mineral deposits, including high-grade coal. I'd heard that the discovery of coal in the Hwange region over 100 years ago gave birth to Hwange Colliery, an open-cast coal mine which is one of the biggest employers in Zimbabwe today. Joseph Sibanda has been chauffeur to the mine's CEOs for the past 40 years, and he's excited about renewed plans for expansion and growth.
I love my job, and I've been doing it for quite a long time.
How long?
For 38 years.
38 years?
Yes.
Wow. So I'm in good hands.
Yes, you are.
So everybody speaks Nyanja here?
Yes.
How do you say hello in Nyanja?
Hwange.
Hwange?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to do. Hwange. And most people, what do they come to Hwange for? Just for the mine?
For the mine, yes.
The Zimbabwean economy has been challenged by political turmoil, but it's always been hoped that Hwange Colliery can play a stabilizing, contributive role in the region, keeping the wheels of business and employment turning. So could you tell me about the central role that coal plays in the economy of Zimbabwe?
Hwange Colliery is a legacy company in Zimbabwe. In other words, is one of the companies that was established very early in the setting up of this economy. As Zimbabwe became an industrialized country, they saw the need to mine coal here and move it to the iron and steel plant in an area called Kwekwe. And then the other need was to supply power. Hydro constitutes about 45%, and that's from Kariba, Lake Kariba. And then the 55% is from here, from Hwange Power Station here, right? And then we are the major supplier of coal to Hwange Power Station. So you could say that the economy of Zimbabwe in those days, over 100 years, had the anchors of Hwange Colliery, as well as the Zimbabwe National Railways, and then the electricity, which is Hwange Power Station, and then the iron and steel plant, which was at Zisco in those days. The company currently employs about 3,000 staff. There with their families, so that means there's a multiplier effect that we look after more than just our staff. We look after a community.
What makes Hwange Town unique is that it's grown in tandem with the mine. Built on concession land, the town and surrounding mine villages with nearly 60,000 inhabitants are administered by the mine. Housing, schooling, and the local hospitals are all run by Hwange Colliery.
All the staff that are employed at Hwange are housed at the colliery, and we provide housing amenities together with clean water, electricity, good roads. It's important that we take care of the welfare of our staff. So 200 staff are at the hospital that we established specifically for the mine.
The colliery has drawn a broad community of professionals to the area, providing a career path for generations of Zimbabweans. Matron Rosemary Nekatembe and her husband Vincent have both risen through the mine's ranks.
I thought it was just an adventure. After having completed training, I just found this advert in the paper about Hwange. It used to be Hwange Colliery then.
Yes.
I was interviewed and I got a job. Then I started working. Then in '83 I met him.
83?
Yes. I was just innocent doing my work. I didn't know somebody was looking at me. And then I don't know how it started. Initially, he said to me, "Oh, you look so miserable. You need taking out." I said, "No, I'm okay." And then he insisted. I came here as a young girl. I thought I was going to go back to settle back in Harare, but funny enough, I found myself settling here, and here I am. I have no regrets. I'm happy that I'm here. I'm a mother of 4 girls, and I've got 6 other stepchildren. Morning, Lloyd. I love this hospital. I love the community. My husband is local. I would look forward every morning to come to work. Morning, Adrina. I used to work as a junior sister in all the wards. I've worked in all the wards. The people who were senior to me would actually make you feel that you are worth having, and they would appreciate the work that you do. It inspired me that I wanted to go up the ladder. The matron's office, the door is open to everyone, and you take up their challenges and you report them, and you don't let people walk out of the office unattended. These are the reports. He's on duty. It's not an easy job because you are dealing with everyone is under you, and everyone is a child to you. You are an educator, you are a counselor. You just have to embrace them and groom them. Very better. Okay. The main major objective of the mine is to improve production. And production to be improved needs a healthy workforce. That's where we come in as a hospital. Our major objective is to keep the miners healthy, including their families and all their dependents. We have programs that focus on HIV and AIDS. As a result, we find that it's going down, and the stigma is no longer there. People talk about it. The other program which is helping the community is the Mother and Child Health Program, whereby we fight to have 0 maternal deaths, also neonatal deaths.
Twitching much better, show us every phototherapy.
It's normal now? Ah, good. Easy, baby. You're growing.
My name is Laston Mwase. I'm married to Credence, and we're blessed with 2 kids. Then we've got the other big sister of theirs, whom we have adopted from my late brother. So we are a happy family, and we enjoy our stay here in Hwange. We've got the shopping malls, the banks, Wi-Fi, so I'm connected to the world. I grew up at a mining town. Every day I would wake up to the siren of a headgear. The more I would listen to that, the more I became interested in it. After completing my A-levels, I went straight and I filled only mining on my application form. And luckily, I got enrolled at the University of Zimbabwe, and I did my Bachelor of Science in Mining Engineering. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine. Yesterday you delivered 4,000. Yes. So altogether we are on 74,000 tons. Yeah. We've got a system in place here at Hwange where each one of us has got a mentor attached to him who guides you on the paths to take. Because we believe as Hwange Colliery, everyone has got a part to play, and he has to play it well.
Everything here is covered in coal dust.
In a coal mine, you'd expect that. It would take us a month to mine this green shade.
I see.
And another month to mine this red shade. But of interest is that the core gets deeper as we approach the center.
The Zimbabwe economy, is not yet operating at full capacity. And the local demand is suppressed. Our businesses are undercapitalized. We're needing a lot of capital investment so that we can buy new equipment, a new technology, so that we are more efficient.
This is the batch of equipment that we have just received from Belarus. There are 130-tonner trucks. Everyone is excited about them. We want to be the largest co-producer in the country, and not only in the country, but in the region. These trucks will provide the springboard to take us there.
But we are producing 300,000 tons of coal per month. Most of that coal is for the power station. The balance moves to the industries located around Zimbabwe, and also we export to South Africa, to Zambia, and DRC. We've been currently operating at plus minus 50% capacity because of the age of the equipment. But we really believe that once it's fully capitalized, demand will grow by at least double. We're doing 300,000 today, and our plan is to do 500,000 tons in the next 12 months.
When I think about Africa, I think about a continent that is blessed with a lot of resources, both natural and human resources. I also think about a continent where a lot of opportunities abound. We look at Africa as a continent that is likely to surprise the entire world. This is the last frontier for development.
To be able to supply ore that will satisfy the country's energy demands, it's a huge responsibility. I really am privileged to be part of the team that contributes that significant amount, not only to the organization, to the country as a whole.
In line with global standards, Hwange Colliery has committed itself to environmentally sustainable practices. Local communities also benefit from roads and the provision of water. So Joseph, we seem to have left the Hwange Colliery concession area. It's a different terrain, lots of trees.
Yeah.
Our water, we pump from the Zambezi. That water we treat, and therefore we provide clean drinking water for the mine. We are also on a program right now to distribute that same water to communities along the pipeline. You know, we are more than just a mine, we are more than just Hwange. We have a national duty, we've got a duty to those who are immediately located around the mine.
Training is key to development in Africa, and I wanted to see more of this in action. I asked Joseph to take me back to the mine hospital, which I'd heard housed one of the country's premier nursing training facilities. Graduates have moved to top positions in Zimbabwe and even in hospitals outside of the country.
Get to record that change of position. It's important for the continuity of care.
When you come to such a company that looks after the social welfare of its employees, not just what they can get from the workers, I think it's something that should be really appreciated.
They don't see me as I am right now, or the way I see myself. They see someone who adds more value in the future, and I want to be part of that future.
I applied to be a bus driver in the Hwange Colliery. The management came to know me and said, this guy is a very good driver. So they had to promote me, but that's how they do it. They pushed me to be a senior driver and chauffeur.
So you brought me to where all the action is.
We are approaching the Chaba open casket. We expect with the new concession to be able to go up another 50%, which means about 8 million, 9 million tons a year. It's going well. Business is going well.